when one looks at the other, when Rita looks at Frank, he's got something she wants. When he looks at Rita, she's got something he wants. And that's where the game starts. Now, bearing all that in mind, I want you to give me a considered response to your reading on Howard's End.
What, now?
Yes, you have read it.
Yeah, I've read it.
So, Howard's End.
Howard's End by Mr. E.M. Forster is one really crap book.
What?
That's even crappier than crap.
Oh, really? And who are you citing in support of this particular thesis? F.R. Levis?
No, me.
What have I just said? Me is subjective.
Well, it's what I think.
You think that one of the most considered novels of the 20th century is crap. Well, will you kindly do me the courtesy of explaining why you think it is, quote, crap, unquote?
Yeah, all right, yeah, I will. I'll tell you why it's crap. It's crap because the fellow who wrote it was a louse. Because halfway through that book, I could hardly go and read it because he, Mr. E.M. Bleeding Forster, says, quote, "We are not concerned with the poor," unquote. That's why it's crap. That's why I could barely keep on reading, that's why.
Because he said we are not concerned with the poor.
Yeah, that's right.
But he wasn't writing about the poor.
When he wrote that book, the conditions of the poor in this country were appalling. He's saying he couldn't care less. Mr. E.M. Sodding Foster.
Forster!
I don't care what he was called. Sitting up there in his ivory tower saying he couldn't care less. Ooh, don't laugh at me.
But this is madness. You can't interpret E.M. Forster from a Marxist perspective.
Why not?
Look, before we began, I said no subjectivity, no sentimentality.
I wasn't being sentimental.
Of course you were. You wanted Forster to concern himself with the poor. But literature can ignore the poor.
I think that's immoral.
Amoral. Have you any idea what sort of mark you would get if you approached Forster in this way during an examination?
No, and I don't care.
Well, we're going to have to make you care, aren't we? Because if I'm going to teach you and you're going to learn...
All right, but I hated that book. Can't we do a book that I like? Can't we do something else?
But the books that you like and the books that are going to form the basis of your examination are extremely unlikely to be one and the same. The examiners, God help them, may never have heard of Ruby Fruit Jungle or Rita Mae Brown. That is why you are going to have to discipline that mind of yours. You are going to have to learn to concentrate and focus.
Are you married?
Oh, for God's sake!
Are you though? What's your wife called?
Is my wife of the remotest relevance here?
Oh, you should know that. You're married though.
No, she is not relevant. We parted a long time ago, okay?
I'm sorry.